Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel and happy Monday! I have a layout for you today using lots of stamps from Wild Whisper. These are the brush letter and capital letter stamps. They will be released and in the shop December 1st, and they're fabulous. They might be my very favorite letter stamps ever. They're so amazing. They're big and they're awesome. And we're going to pair them with the Palm Paradise collection today for a fun background. So I have a set of Altenew inks here. These are, I believe the name of the ink set is Glacier. But it's a Sapphire, Peruvian Blue, Caribbean Sky, and Arctic. And we are going to use those inks and these letter stickers to create a background. So what I want is I want an ombre kind of look going down the side of my page, and I want to make sure that I have enough room on the edge of the page to put a strip of paper. I was thinking that I wanted a border strip, which is actually what I end up using. And yes, I am in fact stamping upside down and backwards with my stamp platform so I can get these words exactly where I want them. A couple of notes about my stamping. I stamped all of my images twice, and if I wanted them to be a really deep, dark, saturated stamp, I should have gone for 3. But I wanted a more kind of maybe not so solid stamped images. So I was okay with a little bit of distressing, with a little bit of not very, very clean stamping, which you'll see when I finish the background. So if you wanted this to be a very solid image, then what you would need to do is just give it a 3rd stamping. So it's basically just going to be summer over and over again. I'm going to use the capital letters, then I'm going to use the brush letters, and then from the Lake Life stamp set, which was released this past summer, there's a stamp in there that says "Just Keep Swimming," which works with my photo and adds a little bit of different typography in size to my layout. So I'm going to kind of use that, and I'm going to do a repeating ombre pattern down the side of my page. For the brush letter stamping, I decided I wanted my letters to be connected, which took a little bit more time, but I love the way the results turned out. What it meant was I basically had to stamp each letter one at a time so that I could get them to overlap quite a bit. And because I chose a coordinated set of mini inks from Altenew, I'm getting that ombre exactly the way that I want it. Okay, so here is my finished thing. I am giving it a thumbs down because I smudged the very last stamp at the very bottom. What? My paper shifted when I went to stamp it a second time because I didn't have it pushed up against the side of my stamp platform. Total user error. And now I'm going to do some droplets. So the photo I'm doing today is of my son swimming, my youngest son swimming. And so I grabbed 2 Shimmers products, Cold as Ice, and the other one is maybe Blue Jeans? I think it's Blue Jeans. And I am just splattering over my stamped images to create like something that looks like little droplets of water. Now I'm going to clean everything. If you watch my channel a lot, you know I clean, constantly cleaning. I should take stock in Huggies baby wipes because, yeah, I clean a lot. And then I don't want my glass mat to be smeared, so I use paper towels. A lot too. Oh dear. Anyway, here comes my photo. So what I want to do is, this is the photo we're going to be using today. And what I want to do is I want to pull in the orange from my son's swimsuit. And I'm going to do that in kind of a unique way. So there's the branding strip that I've chosen. You see how it fits just right in there down the side of my paper. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my guillotine trimmer and I'm going to trim up this orange fruit paper. So I'm going to use this paper today, but my goal is to make it not look like fruit. I just want the orange and the pink. I just want the colors. And so the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to grab some circle dies and I'm going to die cut circles from this paper. And I'm trying to do this in such a way that the watermelons don't look like watermelon slices anymore, and the oranges look more like a pattern, and I want your eye to read it like a pattern. I don't want your eye to read it as an orange, right? And then I'm going to use the watery paper, which is actually the other side of the fruit paper, so that I still have that watery look. And I'm just going to go ahead and die cut oodles and oodles and oodles of circles. You could totally do this with a punch as well if you have circle punches, but I have more variation of circles in my circle dies than in my circle punches, and I have a lot of small circle dies, which worked out really well because I really wanted some like little smaller circles. So that was my reasoning why I chose to do die cuts instead of punches for this layout. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a mat under my photo. And while I do this, I just want to mention I am super duper close to 3,000 subscribers, you guys. Woohoo! I'm at I think I need like 80 more, maybe? Which I know that kind of sounds like a lot, but it's really not. And January, it will be 3 years since I started my YouTube channel, which makes me super duper happy. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. When I get to 3,000, I want to do a really fun giveaway. I think it'll be super awesome. And I am so happy to have all of you here with me. I am so happy that you guys watch. I love when I post a video and I go in the next day and it has like 100 views and I'm like, 100 people watched me scrapbook today? That's amazing to me. And to have like just more than more than 500 subscribers to me is amazing. So to be almost at 3,000 just always gives me pause and makes me go, whoa, that's amazing. You guys are all wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much all those views means to me, and it helps to support my family, and I think it's amazing, and I love it. So I am now just going through and kind of scattering these circles all different places, all different directions, just kind of hanging out and doing my thing here. I don't mind if the circles cover the stamping because I really want to be able to, I think you can still read it. So I've chosen those first 2 summers and the part that says just keep swimming, and I'm not going to cover those up. But the rest of them is just more for typography, more for design. So I don't mind covering up parts of those. So I'm just going to go here. I'm going to grab my adhesive, get my little circles all down into a diagonal pattern. And then I'm going to use this line stamp that is like my favorite stamp ever. And I'm going to stamp some lines and add my journaling there. So what I decided to do is I didn't want to do black. I have no black anywhere on this page. So I took the Caribbean Sky ink and stamped my lines, and then I'm writing with a Tombow dual twin tone pen so that I have continuity of color. I didn't want jarring of black. And these Tombow twin tone pens that I have, I love them. You know, I use Tombow to color, Tombow dual brush pens, the brush pens for coloring. And I really like these to add journaling when I don't want my Muji pen and I don't want the harsh black. I'm just going to add a date stamp to this one and trim off the circles, and that will complete this layout. Fun and easy, and I think it turned out beautiful. So cool. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you would like to, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you follow along this journey with me. Come hang out. We try to have a lot of fun. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye.